Hello, Cancers. This is AD with kayxztarot, and I'm going to be doing your March 2020 reading, guys. So thank you so much for tuning back in. Welcome back to the channel. If you're old, welcome, welcome. If you are new, we are so happy to have you here as we grow and expand. Please do not forget to check out that description box below on information how to book a personal reading with me, and follow me on Instagram, okay? I've been doing a lot better with my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get in there, you know? So if that interests you, please go ahead and check that out. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I can't remember if I said that, but here we are. So let's get into this reading. Without any further ado, let's get into it. So I got overzealous for whatever reason and started pulling cards before I started recording, but the cards were so good that I didn't want to stick them back in and ruin it, because the first card was the Sun, the second was the Star, and the third was the Wheel of Fortune. So let's talk about it, sis. Let's talk about it, bro. Whatever makes you more comfortable. This is a really big wish fulfillment and change that's coming in. A lot of happiness. So March could really bring you a lot of happiness, Cancer. Let's get into it. And I feel like with seeing the moon there, it could be for the first time. Hold on. I just heard a phone started ringing. So you could get an unexpected phone call from somebody who's been holding back from you in the past. But we got the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups. So I really feel like hold on, Cancer. Right. Some of you are going to receive some sort of proposal. Some of you might even receive multiple proposals, and you have to make a decision. So this could happen with work, with the Ten of Pentacles here, Six of Pentacles here, but this could be also with a relationship. And I feel like here's the crazy part. There's like you're dating or seeing or thinking about multiple people. But somebody, I feel like somebody's going to make their presence known and offer you something solid. So let's say that you're just, been having fun, have a roster or whatever. You've been knocking, steady, ready, knocking the boots or whatever. There's going to be something out of that mist, out of that fog, that's going to come and present something really valuable to you. So congratulations. You're going to have to make some sort of decision. Could come from a Taurus. I feel like there's a really grounded energy that wants to ground this situation. But okay, I'm getting this clear story. There's somebody that have had feelings for you that they've held back on. I feel like they're an earth sign. I have strong earth placements. Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, could be a Pisces, but Pisces, Cancer, could be Cancer, but it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, excuse me. Particularly Taurus. I feel like this person has had feelings for you. They've been looking at you from a distance. And you've known them for a while and from the past, and they might have told you before that they had feelings for you. And you didn't really, I don't know. It's not that you weren't interested in them. It's just like you weren't able to process it for whatever reason. You were just like, I can't. Or this person has had a crush on you for a very long time since they first met you. And it's been like a childlike crush on you. And finally, they're going to reveal yourself, because I feel like for whatever reason with that Seven of Cups, Two of Cups, you might be in other relationships that are just not good. They're like distractions. There's nothing steady, but there's somebody who's cared about you the entire time, and now they're going to be like, let me take you out. Like, why do you continue putting yourself in these situations? Let me take you out. Let me treat you baby, you should let me love you. Hold on, let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Like, I really feel like there's somebody who's going to be giving you that type of attention, even though you're receiving attention from elsewhere. So you got to make a decision. And I feel like the thing about it, Cancer, is it really is up to you, because you've dealt with, I'm hearing specifically, fuckboys. You've been dealing with people in this Seven of Cups. You know that there's some people in here who aren't good for you, but it's safe and it's comfortable for you because you don't really have to commit. Let's talk about it, sis. Let's talk about it, bro. You don't really want to commit. So it's easier for you to kind of keep these flings because you're actually terrified of what it is to put into a real relationship. Two of Swords, Five of Wands. You just see so much conflict. There's people who are battling for you, and I feel like multiple people are coming at you with some sort of offer, and you don't want to see any of them. They're literally fighting for you, and you're just like, nope, 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 nope. Do not like me. I am so uncomfortable. Like, that is what I'm hearing. But there is a really strong presence here with this Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. There's somebody who is very and they might not be a Taurus, but they're just very focused on what they want. And they don't care how long they have to sit there. Strength card. Could be connecting with a Leo. But they don't care how long they have to sit there and look at you before you get that they want you. Right. Strength. Queen of Wands. 10 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. The World card. And Death. And Temperance. Oh gosh, I was going to stop, but the Lovers, King of Cups, Page of Cups, and 3 of Cups. So I know that was really fast. I wasn't expecting to take all of those, but it ended up telling a pretty clear story. All right, so there could certainly easily be a Leo involved. That could be holding you down. There's somebody who's quite literally just holding you down, weighing you down, and there's a need to break away. So this could be like a mother, just an overprotective mother, or just like somebody with a big personality in your friend group. And I feel like they've taken a lot of energy and a lot of, they take a lot of focus from you. And it's been something that's been bothering you for a little bit, maybe. Like, you just might have a friend or somebody around you who just sucks up a lot of attention. And you kind of just been that friend, been that best friend. Like, you just gotta hang out. You're okay, you know, you chill, whatever. You're just okay, cool. And it might not be that this person does it on purpose. They might just be like a big personality and just attract a lot of attention. But it's funny because I feel like you might be with this person or whatever, and like you're going to pull in somebody else. Like, somebody else is going to come up to you and be like, hey, like, you're going to be noticed, and you're going to be like, oh, I think you probably want to talk to my friend. And they're like, no, I don't want to talk to your friend. Like, I want to talk to you. Like, what are you doing? Where are you going? You're like, no, no, you can't possibly, you know. But I feel with this World card to the Death card, this could be something coming full circle, something that's definitely making its way back around. Sorry, I'm like, something could be making its way back around, but I feel like there is a transformation that's happening and closing out of a very specific cycle. But there is a sense of elevation here. Like, you're closing something out, you've transformed into something new, and you're going to just be receiving a lot of attention. I feel like a lot of people are going to be desiring you. With the Lovers card here. So there are going to be some choices, Cancer. But if you do decide to go out with somebody that you normally wouldn't go out with because you feel like, you know, or you just hang out with a big personality, I feel like in general, like, you're going to be out somewhere and somebody is going to approach you, and that's going to make you feel so good, but it's going to be very off-putting. Right. So this could come again in a social gathering. This romantic gesture could come in the middle of a social gathering, and it could come from another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Strong Scorpio here. Also strong Sagittarius energy here. But I also feel, sorry, just like sometimes, you know, where you're just like, what am I doing? So me being a Pisces, I feel like there's a real, there's a real strong underlying energy here, right? 6 of Swords. I feel like there's a strong need to break free, but you need a plan. Like, I feel like, Cancer, you're like, I know that I want to go. I want to travel the world. I want to go somewhere. I want to move. I want to do new things. But I know that I have to put in work in order to get there. I can't do it right now. It's going to take a process. And so there is some strategy possibly about moving forward. Right. The Emperor. The Tower. So you're moving towards the Emperor and the Tower. Let's see. Cool. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. So for finances and for work, guys, this is beautiful, particularly if you wanted to start your own business. With the Emperor and the Tower card, you could end up, this could be one or two things. Like, if you're working on your own business, your own thing, you could end up receiving like a large amount of unexpected money in order to help you establish this, and it's going to help you a lot through these worries that you have about doing it. For others of you, you're going to receive a large sum of money from an emperor. But regardless, no matter how, regardless of how it comes, darling, money is money, green is green. So I'm imagining that there's going to be a really good, stable start to something. Of course, you Cancer, here we are, Eight of Swords, you're worried about it, but there's really nothing to worry about. I don't feel like the rug is going to be pulled from under you, but there does seem to be like a new, unexpected, job opportunity that could come in for you. And if this has to deal with romance and you actually are dealing with an emperor, then I feel like this could have the potential for long term. Again, there could be a really unexpected proposal that comes in, and with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, this could be a marriage. So it's interesting. I feel like some of you were like, marriage? I'm hella single. Marriage is so far. But I feel like this person wants to move so quickly. And then we have the Knight of Swords. They're going to come in so quickly and so hot. And it's one of those things where like your souls just might recognize that like, oh, this is the person that I'm going to marry. This is the person that I'm going to be with. I also feel, Cancer, you could end up receiving a message from somebody that you've had a falling out with or shared some sort of disappointment. Someone might be coming in with an apology, but there was a miscommunication, and I feel like this person hurt your feelings. Sorry, Cancer. I was going to say something shady, but I'm not. I'm going to keep it to myself. But I feel like this person hurt your feelings, and you're actually justified in that. And this person wants to come back and communicate and hopefully start over again with you. I feel like this person was very immature. They might still be with the Knight of Wands here in the Fool card, but more so than the immaturity, anything, I'm really getting that they want to move past it. They feel bad for the miscommunication that happened with the 5 of Cups here. They feel really bad. They think about it a lot, and they want to see if there's any opportunity for them to move forward and for you to let it go. But I feel like whatever they did, yeah, the Sagittarius card, I feel like they said something. They knew, they said something very specific that they know that triggers you, and they did it to trigger you on purpose, but they didn't mean it. If that makes sense, like they wanted to hurt your feelings in that moment, and of course it worked, but like they didn't mean it. But I was just about to say, I was like, you're a Cancer, so the claws are out and they're sharp. So I'm not sure if you're going to let this person come back in, because you're like, you use something that makes me very, you use something against me that you shouldn't have used against me, and I'm having difficulty forgiving you. But I feel like this person does have genuine, I don't know if their intentions are necessarily genuine, but they do genuinely feel bad about what they said. They didn't mean for it to come off that way, even though they did. They just didn't realize how much it actually hurt you, okay? So I got the 6 of Wands, the Chariot, so it could be some movement. Could be a return here. For some of you guys, it could be a return to school or some sort of collective energy organization where you've been out of it for a long time, but I do see a return for some of you. So some of you guys have been out of work or something, and you're going back to work, or you've just been out of the spotlight and you're returning back to a place. Some of you guys, and again, if you have any Pisces in your chart, there could be a homecoming. So where you're coming back, you're traveling to some place that you've been missed. It's been a place where you've been on hold. It's been on hold for you, so you're going to pick up right where you left off when you get there, which is really cool. And you're also going to receive a lot of attention. Yeah, the Magician, 8 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, the Devil, and the 9 of Swords. So there's something that you've been working to manifest, and you want it to come in quickly, but it's not coming in as quickly as you wanted it to, as you thought it was going to. Your manifestation worked. Your prayers were heard. It's just going to take a little bit of time with the Devil energy and the 7 of Pentacles here. It's just going to take time. So there's no point in stressing the process, because there's nothing that you can do with the Hangman. Just focus on your work. Focus on, honestly, having a good time, and traveling and just going on adventures and doing new things, busting out of your comfort zone. because I feel like if you just keep focusing on watching this grow, you're not helping it at all. And so it's just going to be a source of anxiety because you don't see the results at the pace that you wanted to see them. The Seven of Swords. So 2 sevens that came out. And I was about to say, some of you guys could be hearing or connecting with a Capricorn, opposite, you know, your direct opposite. Interesting. Hold on. I feel like, right. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I just went through the whole deck. Whew. Okay. This is really similar to the Pisces reading. So if you have any Pisces in your chart, check that reading out. This is interesting because I don't know if you necessarily... Okay, there is a person that you know. There is a person, an earth sign or a fire sign that you dealt with before, who wants to come back around. But you are looking very radiant about what it is that you're doing, Cancer. I don't feel like you recognize it because you're so focused on whatever it is that you're focusing on being in your head. But you don't realize like just the glow up that has happened around you and for you, and people are noticing that around you, so they want to come out of the cold with you and kind of receive your love again. Open yourself back up to love. You got the Page of Wands, the Four of Cups here. So somebody wants to offer some new passionate beginning. I feel like there's a lot of people who are lusting after you, particularly at night. Maybe that's why you're having so much difficulty sleeping, because you're picking up on so many energies that are trying to figure out where you are right now. All right, so we got the Hermit card here, the Three of Swords, right, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So I'm taking this as two ways. You were really heartbroken over a certain situation. I feel like someone might have picked a Queen of Pentacles over you. You were aware of a third party situation. You were aware of a marriage, or someone just, again, right, they fed on your insecurity. So if that's a person, when you broke up with this person in particular, they left you for someone else, and they said it. They were like, I'm leaving you for someone else because you suck. And you were like, oh, wow, why would you do that? Now they're coming back and they're just kind of like, oh, you know, I was so wrong about that individual. They didn't care about me. They left you to suffer in silence. But they got their ass handed to them with this person. So now they want to come back. Again, yeah, now they want to come back. This person gave them the blues and apologize with the Knight of Cups and come after you because you were so kind to them. You know, Cancers, and I'm a Cancer rising. And I was like, and Cancerian energy is really sweet because no one quite loves like a water sign, right? You know, if you get a Scorpio, it's a little different because it's so intense. But once you get used to that comfortability, right? Once you get used to somebody who's like, how are you doing? How's your day? It really, really makes a difference. You take it for granted because people are supposed to do that. But it makes a difference when you're with somebody who doesn't do that, right? Because you're just like, oh, you know, you haven't asked me about my day in a week. All you do is come in here and talk about yourself. It just changes the perspective of what it was that they were dealing with. And I feel like this person, for better or for worse, their perspective had been shifted because of what they were dealing with and what they were connecting with before, and now they want to come back and get back to where they were. I don't know if you will, because they left you to suffer in silence with the Hermit card to the Three of Swords here. They really let you suffer in silence. It's just weird that they want to come back with such a fresh energy and such a fresh start when they know what they did and they feel bad. But again, a part of them feels like they can woo you out of it because you're so soft. They're not understanding Cancerian energy, apparently, because they feel like because you were so sweet to them before, because you're such a nice person, it's not that you're weak, it's just that like they think that you are going to just forgive them because you always did in the past. But I feel like it's been a lot of time that's passed. So first of all, maybe if you caught me 6 months ago when it happened, a year ago when it happened, I would entertain it, but it's been too long, too little, too late. So there's that. Second of all, I just feel like the devil, you're just like, no, no, like you don't do anything good for me. You brought me no good. The two of Pentacles to the King of Swords. I feel like this person was cold in the past, could have a strong Aquarius placement, Gemini, Libra, but this person was just very cold, and they left you feeling like the Two of Pentacles, where you didn't know where you stood with anything. And that was the devil energy, because you're like, where am I? Where's this going? Where's this headed? And they never let you know what was up, because I felt like they had somebody else in the wings, whether they were with that person or they were energized energetically, mentally with that person. They got a taste of that reality, and now they want to come back. Now they want to open up. Now they want to offer and speak their truth when they didn't before, causing all this drama. The Judgment card, that's why I'm like, they want to speak their truth because they want you to make a decision about if you're going to give them another chance. They're willing to come in for another chance. The Page of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Cups. So this is about watching from a distance. They've watched you from a distance. They've watched you change. They've watched you evolve. And they've watched you walk away from them and turn your back on the situation. I don't feel like this person, right? They never let you go. Even if they blocked you and all the other stuff, they never energetically let you go. They never cut those ties. So now when this person is coming back towards you, they want something. They want, again, the validation. This is very similar to the Pisces reading. But for the most part, Cancer, you're walking away. And if this isn't somebody that you were romantic with or somebody that you dealt with before, then this is about a friendship or somebody that you walked away from before. The Ace of Wands. So I really feel like some of you are looking at your past. You're geared up for your future with your envisioning where you want to go next, and you're ready for this new beginning regardless of what this is. I feel like there's a huge judgment call on all fronts. You're just kind of like, well, where am I headed next in my life? Where do I want to go next? For me, the Ace of Cups following the Ace of Wands. So there's new love, new opportunities coming in. If you're not dealing with anybody from your past, then this is new anyways. You're just going to be recognized. There's just people who are going to just see you. Judgment card. You're going to stand out above the rest, and people are going to be so attracted to you. And I think it's because you're focusing on where you want to go. Where do you see yourself? What is for you? What is not? What are you willing to leave behind and sacrifice? The Two of Pentacles, weighing those pros and cons. So a lot of interesting complexities happening in March. Some of this will resonate with you, some of it won't, but the overall energy is there is new on its way. Whether this person comes back from your past that you dealt with doesn't matter, because there's new. Whether you never had somebody from your past, there's new recognition that's coming in for you. And I also feel like there's going to be this sense of security with the Four of Wands here, that you've been craving and that you've been seeking. The Justice card, the Nine of Cups to the King of Cups. So some of you guys could be meeting somebody who just really gets you to come out of your comfort zone. There's such a big personality. There's such a fresh energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This wish fulfillment. For others of you, you guys are getting some sort of contract. You're able to sign some sort of contract about your business that you've been wanting to accomplish, that you've been wanting to move forward to. And this is awesome. You're just really looking forward to all this new thing. It's your karmic justice time, Cancer. So super exciting stuff. Just continue keeping your eyes on the prize. Literally, I didn't even mean to pull this one up. But continue keeping your eyes on the prize. Focus on that coin. Focus on the money. Let all this other noise kind of come in. I do see, again, there is going to be passion. There is going to be some love involved this week. Some of it old, some of it new. That's why it's a jumbled bag. I can't wait to do Scorpio reading, because Pisces energy was so similar. It was a lot deeper than this. That's why I'm like, if this wasn't enough for you, then you can really look at the Pisces reading and it will really dig into this energy. But I feel like yours isn't at that extent, unless if it is. If it is at that, then please go check out that video once it's posted, depending on how it gets up. But regardless, anyway, sorry. Whew. There's just this really overarching energy of you finally getting what you want and you being able to feast. I feel like you're going to be the talk of the town. There might be even a celebration around you. There's going to be drinks, a toast about you. You're going to be able to stand out. It's going to be about you at some point in March, where normally you feel like it wouldn't have been. So awesome, Cancer. Yeah, I'm just being pulled again to this Devil card, into this Hermit. This is a persistent energy. Pray for discernment to get out of it. I don't think that it's any attack on you, but don't let this person bring you down, quite literally. All right. So that's what I got for you, Cancers, for March. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. And yeah, thank you for your continued support, guys. I so appreciate it. We're going to pull your oracles. Okay, you got quite a few. So the first card we got was Spirit of Place. And this, again, was in the Pisces reading. So that might be confirmation. But this is about really tuning into nature's stillness and being a part of your surroundings, being aware of your surroundings, stuck in the mud. That's why I'm like, there could be something, yeah, stuck in the mud to protecting treasure. There's something about security here. And also risking. Don't be stuck in a Four of Pentacles moment where you fail to take a risk because you let this devil in your ear get to you and you go inward and you go into a shell. I really feel like you're meant to step out of this energy this month. You're meant to embody the King of Wands, embody Leo energy, Aries energy, Sagittarius energy, where you stand out. So if you have that in your chart, it's time to tap into that part instead of shying away from it. Really embrace this attention that you're getting, because I feel like you're protecting yourself because you're so soft on the inside, right? You're a crab, so you're hard on the outside, soft on the inside. But I feel like that there is a need for you to change shells, and so you have to have that moment of vulnerability. It still didn't come out right, but you got solitude and slow and steady. So strength. Okay, I see we had so many. Right. So slowly but surely come out of this. You're used to not being in the spotlight, I feel, Cancer, but you're being called to move into the spotlight. And this could be romantic and all kinds of stuff. You're just going to be receiving a lot of attention this month, which is beautiful. Strength, 4. So you got triple 4s here. So they could be very important for you, 4s. But yeah, this is 13. So it can imply a transformation, a change. But it's going to make you stronger, but just take it slow, but make sure that you are leaving this treasure behind. Just because you leave it does not mean it's not going to be there when you get back. I just feel like you're like, mine. But it's time for you to open up. All that glitters, a lot of abundance coming in for you, but also all that glitters ain't gold. So just, again, use your discernment to see through mask and deception. I just feel like if there's any deception or anything, it's coming from around your like social circle. Pay very close attention to your friends. Building blocks and regeneration. So again, this transformation that we have, 13, 46. So there you're building a new you. That's why I'm like, take this process very slowly, Cancer. But I feel like you're genuinely building a new version of yourself. You're rebuilding your home. You're reestablishing yourself and your boundaries. And it's requiring a lot of strength to hold this thing up. But you're doing it so beautifully and so effortlessly. And you still have other things to do with these hands. You still have some free space on you. But I feel like some of you guys are putting up walls. So take this as it resonates, guys. You guys could be on these different journeys, but like if you're building up these walls, I hope that it's for your own. I just hope that you're clear. I hope that you're building up walls because you recognize the situation is not serving you, instead of using those walls to protect yourself and not give and not allow other people in, if that makes sense. Okay, so we got poised in new life, right? You're ripe and ready for a new beginning. Okay? You're ripe and ready for a new beginning. So I feel like you're stepping out of this egg. That's why I'm like, the building blocks, this could be surrounding you for protection of self, but at the same time, you have to be aware that there are people put in this world to help you. You just have to allow them in order to do so. First card we got was show the world the real you. Your commitment is being tested to yourself, I feel, with this new life. Are you going to hold yourself accountable? Show the world the real you. You and your loved ones are safe. You are safe to be your most authentic and true self. Don't let the past hold you back. And the energy is gaining momentum. You're gaining momentum. You're moving forward. You're taking strides. Really beautiful energy, Cancer. It's lit. This is so exciting. Whew, I'm so sorry that my energy just went down. I need some coffee, but I don't have any more. The energy is gaining momentum as I'm like, woo. So this could be a demonstration that, like, you know, take it slow. Do not overwhelm yourself, Cancer. You want new things. You're looking forward to the future. You're ready for a new adventure. You want to be taken out of your comfort zone, right? Don't let your past hold you back, but take it at your own pace. Don't overwhelm yourself. You know, feel like there's one more. Is there one more? 2 and 1. If no one more. All right. Oof. Oof. That deck hurts my hands, but I love it. Okay, so we got sea turtle protection. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm, and your path will unfold. Persevere, and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. There's such a big thing about protection here. Like, you can't let your fears keep you from yourself, Cancer. It's time for you to switch it up. Do something new. Be bold. Adopt this red energy. You know, be you. Aquarius energy. This is about standing out, being authentic, being true. You don't care. You're different. That's fine. But there is just such a, and again, that shell, like I was saying earlier, it's coming out of that shell, coming out of that shell. It's slow and steady. You know, you don't have to do it overnight, but start in March, practicing, doing a little bit more, because you are about to have a new life. You're about to be a brand new bitch. So you got to start practicing. Don't be shy, and don't let your fear of things that happened in the past, you have to accept that it's a completely new cycle. You're a completely new person. You've learned so many new lessons, and you're ready to take on the world. And so with that being said, Cancer, I wish you the absolute best for March 2020. Please do not forget to check out that description box, and like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. Peace. Until next time.